In a shocking turn of events, Meghan Markle's recent comments regarding South Africa have ignited outrage and calls for a lifetime ban from royal engagements. The Duchess of Sussex, known for her controversial statements and actions, has once again found herself at the center of a storm. Many believe her remarks not only lack sensitivity but also displayed an alarming level of ignorance towards a nation that has faced significant struggles. As the backlash grows, it raises essential questions about Markle's understanding of the global community and her role as a former member of the British royal family. Meghan's controversial remarks came during a podcast appearance where she seemingly dismissed the historical context of South Africa's fight against apartheid, reducing it to a mere anecdote about her own experiences. Critics argue that such comments trivialized the sacrifices made by countless South Africans who fought against oppression. By framing her narrative in a self-serving manner, Markle alienated a country that once embraced her with open arms during her official royal tour in 2019. Her insensitivity is viewed as a betrayal, particularly as South Africa continues to grapple with socio-economic issues that stem from its tumultuous history. Markle's tendency to prioritize her personal narrative over the collective experiences of others raises red flags about her suitability for any royal role. The royal family's responsibilities include representing not just themselves but also the broader British Commonwealth. By failing to acknowledge the gravity of historical injustices, Markle risks undermining the very foundation of her former duties. Critics assert that her approach reveals a troubling lack of empathy and understanding for the cultures and histories of the countries she engages with, which is essential for anyone in a royal position. The fallout from these comments has been swift, with many South Africans expressing feelings of betrayal and disappointment. Prominent figures and everyday citizens alike have taken to social media to voice their outrage, stating that Markle's comments are not only disrespectful but also dangerously ignorant. The sentiment among many is that such cavalier attitudes should not be tolerated, especially from someone who once held a title that demanded respect and dignity. As calls for a ban on her future engagements grow louder, it becomes clear that Markle's actions could have lasting repercussions for her relationship with both the public and the monarchy. This incident is not an isolated one. Markle's history of controversial statements and actions has repeatedly put her at odds with the royal family and the public. From her bombshell interview with Oprah Winfrey to her various media appearances, Markle has consistently positioned herself as a victim, often at the expense of the institutions she once represented. This pattern of behavior raises concerns about her ability to engage with complex issues sensitively and thoughtfully. Many argue that her self-centered narrative does a disservice not only to her legacy but also to the causes she claims to champion. The broader implications of Markle's comments extend beyond her personal brand, they also reflect on the royal family as a whole. The institution has long been seen as a symbol of unity and stability, yet Markle's actions threaten to fracture that image. With increasing scrutiny on the monarchy, it is imperative for its members to act with integrity and respect towards all communities. Markle's latest outburst may have irreparably damaged her standing within the royal family and with the public, prompting many to question whether she deserves any form of royal engagement moving forward. Meghan Markle's recent insults towards South Africans have sparked outrage and calls for accountability. Her apparent disregard for the complexities of history and her tendency to prioritize her narrative over genuine engagement have drawn criticism from many quarters. As the fallout continues, it remains to be seen whether this incident will lead to a lifetime ban from royal duties or serve as another chapter in a saga of controversy that seems to follow Markle wherever she goes. The royal family's future reputation hangs in the balance, and the consequences of Markle's actions could resonate for years to come.